Hey guys, today I'm doing my palette collection 2017. So these are all the palettes I bought this year, which is every palette that I have in my collection now because I started buying palettes in January. We're going to get right into the video. I'm going to start off with this Anastasia Glow Kit. This I just got recently. Sorry about that fireworks in the background. But this is the first glow kit. This is what it looks like, you guys. Next palette I'm going to show you guys are, oh yeah, I forgot to say, this is like this collection video. I'm going to split it up in parts because I don't want it to be a long video in one. So these are all my high-end palettes that I'm going to be showing you guys today. They have great quality. But this is the first Saharian palette by Juvia's Place. This is what it looks like on the inside. I'm in love with this palette. I love all Juvia's Place palettes. And if you guys haven't even tried them yet, y'all need to. Next palette I'm going to show you guys is the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. I'm not putting these in order because I have like palettes just sitting over there. And this is what this palette looks like. This is more of a summertime palette. And I'm in love with this palette, guys. I think I want to get a second version of this because this yellow, you guys have been trying to find a yellow. This yellow is the best yellow that I know right now. I mean, it's, of course, there's other palettes that got good yellows, but I know Suva Beauty got a good yellow, and Sugar Peel. But this yellow here is amazing too. Is this Saharian 2 by Juvia's Place. This is what this palette looks like. This is more of a fall time look, and I do have some looks for the summer too in here. But this is a good fall time palette as well. I love this whole matte row down here, and all the rest of these are shimmers at the top. And this color here is my favorite color in the palette. My favorite Juvia's palette. Even though I say I love all the other ones, but this is the Nubian 2 by Juvia's Place. The reason I love palette is because of this Morocco shade right here. It's just, these colors just speaks to me. I love this color. I just love all the colors, especially these two at the top. These shimmers are amazing. So you guys will love this palette. This place is the Masquerade palette, and I didn't get the mini. This is the bigger palette, but they do have a mini for this. And this is what this palette looks like. You got some fun shades at the top, and you got some natural shades at the bottom. Another Juvia's palette is the Magic palette by Juvia's Place. Is what the palette looks like, you guys. You see that? All the colors are very beautiful. I love this blue shade right here. And you really, I think with the shimmers, they work well on their own, but you need to like, once you spray it with the MAC Fix Plus, they pop. See, in one of my videos, I used this shade, and it was so pretty. I didn't even know. Like, I'm gonna show you how pigmented this is. This is just one swirl. Very pigmented. Look at that. That's amazing. This is my last Juvia's Place palette that I have. This is the first Nubian palette. I love this. This is good to take on vacation. Very handy. Not too big of a palette. I just don't really step into this because I like to do them bomb looks, them lit looks. I don't really stay in a natural, but if I need to do a natural look, this palette here is what's up. Next palette I'm going into is my Anastasia palettes. This is the Modern Renaissance. I'm not even going to talk about it because I know y'all tired of hearing about it, but it has every color you would need in this palette, I think. So this was my favorite, like, over Modern Renaissance. This is the Subculture by Anastasia. I actually love this one better than Modern Renaissance because of the shades. A lot of people had something to say about this palette, and I had experienced nothing wrong with this palette. I could blend everything out, and I didn't even have fallout. I'm sure I used this palette 2 times, and mine still look good as new. I didn't have any fallout. Like you guys can see, I used this shade, that shade. I used this in that color, and I used Roxy, and I didn't have anything wrong with my palette. I don't know if I just got a good one, but I don't never like just stick my brush in there. I actually just tap it in there and I just put it on. So I didn't experience anything wrong with this palette, and this actually is an amazing palette. If you guys want to get this palette, I think you guys should get it. Don't take off on what everybody else said. Get your palette. Now I'm going into my favorite Anastasia palette, which is this Prism palette. and it is in one of my videos. I don't ever use the brushes in these palettes, so sometimes I just take them out, but they be in there for the most part. I'm in love with this shade called Cube. It's a lime green. I'm holding back some because I know you can't probably see it, but yeah, this is a pretty color. A lot of these shimmer shades are very amazing, and people say they kind of look like the Modern Renaissance, and they really don't. And the formula of all of these are different, so I got these palettes. I find them not similar at all. There's nothing similar. I mean, them two peachy shades, okay, you can probably take those as being similar, but if you really like hold these together and actually like swatch them, they're not similar at all. The Too Faced palettes. This is my Sweet Peach by Too Faced. This actually is my favorite Too Faced palette. I could have got the other ones, but I didn't. So this color right here is like an amazing color. I'm about to show y'all. Show y'all how pigmented that is. Look at that shade. Look at that. And that thing made it look wet. It just looked wet, and I didn't put no Fix Plus or nothing on it. And they say it's not too peachy. I find it very peachy, and if you ask me, this whole row, it's not a lot of shades you can make that looks like peach to me. So for people to say it's not a peachy palette, I never understood that. So it's like, this is like for lighter people. What I find out, this is for medium tone people, and it's for darker people. I actually love the setup of this palette, and they did nothing wrong in my eyes. So Too Faced palette I got is a semi-sweets. I picked this over the chocolate bar palette because the chocolate bar palette didn't have a lot of warmer tones, and I love how they have this brow bone highlight. This color is in Butter Pecan, and I love this blue shades. It's not really a good blue in my eyes, but it's okay. I only put this, when I use it, I only put it under my waterline. Another Too Faced palette I just got is the Glitter palette by Too Faced. This palette is very pretty. I find these colors very pigmented as well. I actually, like, you could change the color of the glitter if you use the white or black bit, that white or black. And I don't know what I did the first time, but if you use those bases, you can change the color of these colors right here. It's not too glittery, but I find it better that you use a glitter glue with these as well. And I'm gonna show y'all how good that color is. It looks like a regular shimmer instead of a glitter. We have two Urban Decay palettes just to see how they work. This is my first palette that I ever actually got, and this wasn't in 2017, you guys. It was actually like for Christmas of last year, but I count this as 2017 because I got it end of last year. This palette here, I actually like this palette. The packaging is what drew me to this palette, and this is what the packaging looks like. It's a very pretty combination of colors. I have by Urban Decay's The Naked Heat. I got this around my birthday, which is in July, and this is the first Naked palette that I have. I think I want the Naked Smoky because I want to try more cooler tones, so I might try that and I might not. But this shade, I love this palette. The colors are very pigmented, and they actually, the reason why I didn't really want the other ones because they were more shimmers in the palette, and I have a lot of shimmer palettes. This actually is more matte. This palette I'm going to go into is the Lorac. This because I said I want to go into more cooler shades. I have a lot of warm shade palettes, so I just love how they have this set up. I love how they got the mattes and the shimmers at the bottom. This shade, these shades right here are just step you out of your comfort zone, and that's what I love about this palette. I love the olive greens, sparkles, and I just love all that about this palette. And these colors, when I tell y'all, let me show y'all, it's a very buttery formula they use. Like, look at that. It just, when I put this on my eyes, you gotta be very careful. You can't just go in with the brush. And I need to give me some more Lorac palettes. Next, I'm going into my only Kylie Jenner palette. But this palette, this is the Royal Peach palette. The reason I got this is because I wanted a Kylie palette, and I didn't have the Sweet Peach, so I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this one.
I was in beauty school at the time, and I got out of class, and I was like, me and my friend that's a makeup artist was like, the palette is ready. I'm sitting there looking at the time because I've seen when she said what time she's gonna post. I'm like, we gotta go out there to the break room. So we just said, I was like, I need to go to the bathroom. I took the teacher that, so I went outside of the room, and I was on my phone, got on there, ordered this palette. I already had my card information on there because I was going to get something else from them. So I was just like, I'm going there. And let me tell you, I took a long time because everybody was getting this palette, y'all. Everybody wanted this palette. I was getting it. I was just like, oh my God, I might not get it. It was like really slow. And I ended up getting it before my friend got it.
I do like it. I do other people makeup as well, so I use this on my lighter people that I do.
And this dude, it's just this blue got me. I wanted it to be good. This blue is not good. It's not good.
The other colors, I can work with. That blue is the worst color in this palette. It's from ColourPop. This is my only ColourPop palette for now. I am going to be purchasing some more palettes in them because they're like $16. That's very reasonable. Look at that. Look at that. Just look at that. Wow, I didn't even think it would come out like that either. I'm going to my Tarte palettes. This is what it looks like. Smells like cocoa or vanilla. And these are more of cool tones. And I like this palette. Like you guys, I use this palette more than anything because this is what I was using first. I have a dent in this black shade and this mod shade right there. I overuse this. And what really made me buy this palette was this blue down here. Tarte Lit Heat. Tarte Lit Toasted. My bad. This is my first Tarte palette. Tarte Lit palette. This is what it looks like. This is kind of like the Naked Heat. I had a choice to get this or the other Tarte Lit palette. Not the one with the all mattes, but the other Tarte palette. I wanted this one because it got more warmer shades in there. But I will be getting the other Tarte palette like this one. One, two is my Sephora Pro palette. This is the only Sephora Pro palette that I got. I wanted the warm palette, but it sold out when I was going to get it. This was like $60 something for this palette. It is kind of high, but it's very worth it. Look at these shades. And this is very heavy duty pack. It's very heavy duty. These shades are very pigmented. It has some shimmer shades, some matte shades, some satin shades, and some holographic shades in here. My only Kat Von D palette right now. This is the Satan Center palette. I'm in love with this palette. A lot of people say they are intimidated by this palette because of the way the colors are. And what really made me want this palette is because of the packaging. I'm not going to lie. But I also wanted the Kat Von D palette because I didn't get the other palette that I wanted from Kat Von D, which was the metal. What I found out about this palette is this is actually like the colors of a church glass. Maybe at the church. Look at the colors in here. I didn't think I waste my money. I use more than one palette anyway. And I actually can find some ways because I'm a very colorful person. I can put some colors together with this palette. Only one from Smashbox. This palette. This is the Cover Shot Bold Eye palette from there. These are very small. You can take these with you, travel friendly. Look at the colors. And they're very pigmented as well. This is the new Kevin Aucoin Electric Pop palette. And I tell y'all, these colors here, it's an all shimmer palette. Yes, it is. And I don't have a problem with it being an all shimmer palette. And these are very pigmented, you guys. Let me show y'all. Not that finger. This finger. Look at this. Look at how... y'all can't even see the actual color. If y'all were here, y'all would love this. Like, I'm in love with that. My next palette is the Rihanna Fenty. I love the packaging. I'm keeping the other pack too. Packaging is amazing, and these colors are amazing. These, I actually tested one of these on my hand, and they're very pigmented. Y'all need to get y'all one. My next palette is one of my favorite palettes right now, which is the Moschino X Sephora palette. This here, the package coming is amazing. You would think this is a toy. It is not a toy. It is not a Moschino toy. I kiss this package. I kiss this palette almost every night. And you open it like this, and it has a very big mirror, and the colors in here are very pigmented. Y'all get this too. It's limited too. I'm happy I got this. This is actually one of my Christmas presents as well. So that's all for this part. This is the first part of my palette collection video, and I'm gonna go straight into the next part. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe to my channel, comment, and share this video. Bye.